A very good and spirited morning to everyone present here.
What a pleasant delight to see us all together on this stupendous platform of Inspiro 4.0.
Indeed, the aura in here brings in even more energy to kickstart our morning.
We are almost on the edge of boarding our flight of knowledge, which will breeze through melodies and untold stories of bravery.
Plus, the series of talks that will take place today will help us to unleash our inner potentials.
Inspiro 4.0 will aim to bring narratives from throughout the globe, from people who dug up their niche to be an epitome for budding individuals. I, Smith Mehta,
And I, Tisha Darji.
welcome all the dignitaries, guests, faculties, and participants on behalf of IEEE ADIT student branch to this edition of Inspiro 4.0.
It is rightly said that a spirited soul is the one who truly charges up others in endeavors.
And prayer is the key that unlocks the stores of God's infinity, grace, and power. So don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will care for itself. So let's come for hearty devotional prayer.
Truly said. So now we all shall pray to steer our minds in a direction where we all will be inspired, learn values, and gain knowledge from our homes and indulge in a mind filled with peace. शुभं करोति कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदा शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योति नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योति नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योति नमोऽस्तु ते. On behalf of IEEE ADIT student branch, I would like to welcome all the dignitaries, eminent guests, principal sir, and faculty members to this edition of Inspiro 4.0. It's an honor to have you all with us on this special occasion.
Moving forward, we would like to show our gratitude to our management, Charutar Vidya Mandal, for their continuous encouragement and support. Charutar Vidya Mandal, a registered charitable trust, was established in 1945, and since its inception, the trust has been striving for the upliftment of rural society through education. Today, CVM manages more than 49 educational institutes providing pre-primary to post-graduation in all fields of learning to more than 30,000 students. I would like to mention about our affiliation with CVM University, the largest university of Gujarat. The highly qualified faculties at CVM University provide students with a conducive environment that promotes qualitative education and has accreditations from prestigious organizations.
Coming to our institution, established in 2000, A.D. Patel Institute of Technology is a self-financed degree engineering college, a constituent of CVM University. Spread across a 40-acre area, the college provides the best environment for studies to develop the student's personality. It offers 8 undergraduate courses under Bachelor of Engineering and 6 postgraduate courses under Master of Engineering. Not only does it provide an eco friendly environment, but imparts the best infrastructure to ensure that the students gain knowledge in the best possible way.
Now that you all are familiar with our college EDIT, constituent of CVM University, let's have glimpse of for the same.
Education is said to be the transmission of knowledge, culture, and civilization. Since more than 7 decades of its establishment by visionaries, Sri Bhai Kaka and Sri Bhikhabhai Sahib, and inspiration by Sri Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Vallabh Vidyanagar of today seems like fulfillment of Tagore's vision of New India. And indeed, our chairman, Sri Bhikhabhai Patel, has immensely contributed for the same. He even says that the inner spirit of India is calling us to establish in this land great center where all her intellectual forces will gather for the purpose of creation and all her resources of knowledge and thought, Eastern and Western, will unite in perfect harmony.
It's an honor to invite the man whose philanthropic engagement has changed several lives and strengthened many organizations engaged in social welfare. Engineer Bhikhubai Patel, President of CVM University and Chairman of CVM, I would like to request you, sir, to address us.
Good morning to all of you. I am happy to know that ADIT is organizing fourth version of the event Inspiro 4.0. CVM University has always supported the activities towards creativity, innovation and leadership. The overall development of students is important along with the educational excellence. We encourage professional and awareness activities. I congratulate ADIT for successful conducting fourth edition Inspiro 4.0. I am sure that students will be benefited by the knowledge and wisdoms shared by experts. Thank you. Jai Sardar, Jai Vidyanagar.
Thank you, sir. That was indeed an apt and inspiring thought. Inspire 4.0 is going to be bigger and better than the previous edition. Let's have a glance at how grand it is going to be like. Ideas are like raw diamonds. They need to be polished and shaped properly in order to stand by their worth. We have with us the man who polishes our student branch and shapes every event in a way that no one else ever can. His guidance and motivations are the reason we are able to host an event of such caliber in a smooth way. I would now like to call Dr. Sudhir Vegat Sir, Branch Counselor, IEEE ADIT Student Branch, to share more about IEEE ADIT Student Branch and Inspiro 4.0.
Thank you, Disha. Honorable Engineer Shri Bhikhubai Patel, sir, President CVM University, President of today's function. Respected Ashish Bargi, CEO Mesh Project Foundation, Chief Guest of the function. Respected Mr. Gurwant Singh Gohil, Student Activity Chair, IEEE Gujarat Section. Respected Dr. Vishal Singh, Principal ADIT, and dear participants. I, Sudhir Vegad, Branch Counselor, IEEE ADIT Student Branch, welcome you all at the inaugural ceremony of Inspiro 4.0. Founded in the year 1963, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers IEEE is the world's largest technical professional organization, provides learning opportunities within the engineering, science and research and technology. IEEE ADIT student branch, since establishment in the year of 2008, has exponentially flourished from the handful of members to one of the most active student branch in the Gujarat section as well as in India Council. Currently comprising of 6 societies, one affinity group, and a special interest group, the student branch is consistently striving towards realizing the motto of IEEE, advancing technology for humanity. Over the last decade, numerous national and global events have been hosted by ADIT student branch, AICSSYC, Sampark are to name a few. With the wholehearted support from the management and university, guidance and parental support from the institute, enthusiastic branch counselors, and student volunteers, ADIT student branch has been adorned with a wide range of accolades like Art and Student Activities Committee Outstanding Student Branch Award, Regional Exemplary Student Branch Award, Outstanding Branch Counselor and Branch Chapter Advisor Award, IEEE Outstanding Student Volunteer Award, IEEE High Performing Student Branch Award, Best Student Branch of the Year Award, and Special Mention Award by IEEE Gujarat section, and IEEE Richard E. Marvin Scholarship to the 7 brilliant student members of ADIT Student Branch. Inspiro is the flagship event of ADIT Student Branch, which is organized annually since the year 2018 as an IEEE Art and Student Professionals Awareness Activity. The event aims at scaling up the technical and non-technical skills of the students in order to enable them in shaping their bright careers. Inspiro 4.0 will also offer the opportunity to the participants to interact and learn from the life of notable speakers and networking events. Wishing all the participants the coming 2 days full of life learning moments. Thank you.
Thank you, Sudhir sir. Your words truly guided and inspired us always.
Ideas, regardless if they are worth in gold, stays ideas unless you don't have someone to implement them. Dr. Vishal Singh Sir has always provided the support needed to overcome the hurdles to implement innovative ideas.
A very good morning to one and all. On this occasion, I would like to welcome Engineer Bhikubai Patel sir, President CVM University, Chief guest of today's program, Mr. Ashish Bargi, CEO Mesh Project Foundation, and Mr. Gunwant Singh Gohil, Student Activity Chair IEEE Gujarat Section. IEEE ADIT student branch has been one of the active professional society bodies within the institute, and they have been conducting different events for the benefit of the students of different branches. Inspiro 4.0 is one of the special undertakings of IEEE student branch, wherein they are trying to bring about a qualitative change in other than curriculum aspects of the student's life. Whether it is networking of the students, whether it is personality development aspects, all these things are being addressed during this 2 days program. I hope all the participants will be benefiting from the knowledge and the wisdom shared by different speakers. And I hope that uh, all of the participants will take away something from this. Student coordinators, faculty coordinators have done a great job in say creating a basket of bouquet for you. So I hope let us all congratulate them for bringing this program together, and I wish they will continue to work in the same direction and bring laurels to the institute. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We are really fortunate to have your guidance and support with us. Today, we are fortunate to have with us Mr. Ashish Birge, CEO of Mesh Project Foundation, Change Looms, and British Council Global Changemaker as the chief guest for the day. And well, we are truly privileged to have with us, sir. It is our utmost honor to invite you and share a few words with the audience.
Thank you. First of all, good morning to all of you and to the respected faculty members, the principal sir, the vice chancellor sir, and to all my fellow friends and students. So it's an honor to be speaking to all of you and gracefully join you virtually for this program and Inspiro. And congrats to all of the student members who have put together such a great program. Um, you know, I've been on the other side of organizing such programs when I was in my college undergrads. It's been a couple of years now, but I know what it takes to organize events like this, and it's because of a few student leaders who come forward to create such a platform. I think such kind of platforms has a very important role to play in becoming a better professional. I remember back when it's been about 8 9 years, 10 years, I would say, since my undergrad days. And I've been part very actively involved with some student communities. I also did one of the first few TED talks when it was just very new and it just come to India. So I think I still remember how, like, organizing, being part of teams, talking to speakers played a very critical part in my journey in the last few years as well. It helped me to gain some very important skills of collaboration, of problem solving, of being able to put my ideas forward, being able to bring resources. When you do a physical event, you also have to build a lot of resources and able to put that together. So I would again congratulate all of you to organize this, the fourth edition of Inspiro, and would also to all my other friends who are watching this today, would highly recommend that if you're in your first second year of college, this is a very good time to be part of such communities. I'm sure your college would be providing you with such other student communities, other opportunities which allow you to go beyond just classrooms, right? And a lot of learning, especially in the age of today where there's something called 21st century skills. These are these skills which are important when you go in the real working world, right? While you learn in a classroom is important from a technical know-how, but your confidence, your communication, your leadership, problem solving capabilities, how to work with different people coming from so many different backgrounds, comes from such such societies, such programs, such kind of initiatives that you take forward. So again, congrats to all of you. Talking about a little bit about myself, I run an organization called Mash Project Foundation. I started this right after my undergrad, so it's almost again been about 7 8 years. And then I did my master's recently from Singapore in public policy. So over the years, building Mash, one thing I've realized, and I'll keep it very short, is there are few things which are very important. Be you become an entrepreneur, or you go in a job, or you plan to build of your own initiative. There are three aspects of this, right? One is very important: the power of communities. Knowing the right people at the right time is very important, right? So while you are in your undergrad, it's very important that you connect with the right kind of people. And again, platforms like these are important to meet such like-minded peoples. Conferences are there, internships are there, right? So in my own journey, I started I was just introduced. I was a student volunteer in my high school. I was very passionate for doing something for environment and climate change. So I started volunteering with local nonprofits. That's where I met a lot of like-minded people, young people who would also have similar ideas. So I felt very confident being part of such kind of a group. So it's important to find your own tribe, right? Going forward, I was part of a few programs. I started applying for these international fellowships and programs. So British Council was one of the first program where I was uh, selected to represent India at a summit at the age of 17 in London. So and there were 60 other young people from all over the world. So that was a very life transforming experience, I would say, for me, because I met these similar age group of people who were doing such amazing initiatives at a very global scale. So I got a lot of confidence to start something of my own. So when I came back to India, I started a small project, and I just started my undergrad college then. So I started working on a small litter-free campus initiative to make sure that waste is collected, restored, and recycled. That initiative was picked up in media, and someone reached out to me from plastic industries to do their CSR program, which is a corporate social responsibility program, right? So one thing led to another. So I built that program, and then that thing led to create a social enterprise in waste management. So this was all during my undergrad, which I had an experience, right? So what I want to emphasize is the power of communities, knowing the right people at the right time, which plays a very significant role. And that's when I realized that I want to solve a bigger problem for young people, to create a space and ecosystem for them who wants to do something for social impact, so social entrepreneurship. So that's what Mash does. We do programs which helps young people to create social impact. Um, currently we work with some of the largest organizations, global foundations like Bill and Melinda Gates Foundations, different agencies of the United Nations, then corporates, their CSR arms, then of course a lot of universities on different aspects of um, social impact, right? So we design programs, we do a lot of campaigns, we do a lot of workshops, and henceforth, right? So yes, this is in nutshell, but just want to emphasize on again three things: knowing right people at the right time, investing in the right kind of knowledge and skills. So build your knowledge from 360 degree, not just classroom, but going beyond classroom as well. And third, and very important, is to have very big dreams, something that every morning you wake up and you feel very excited about pursuing, right? Like Steve Jobs said that it's extremely, work is going to fill large part of your life, right? So we'll do end up spending a lot of our time doing things for living, but you if you kind of couple it with something that you love to do, you will not feel like you're working. You will feel like every day is just another day to do something amazing, right? So yeah, that's in very brief and short my message for all of you, and looking forward to do the whole program, and all the best for Inspiro 4.0. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating words.
I would like to call upon Gunwansi, who is currently serving as the Student Activity Chair, IEEE Gujarat section. It's a great honor for us to have you here. Without any further ado, I would request sir to address us.
Thank you, Smith, Tisha. Uh, Distinguished dignitaries of the event, distinguished eminent speaker of the event, respected authorities of ADIT College, and dear students. On behalf of IEEE Gujarat section, I congratulate IDIT's IEEE student branch for organizing such a nice event that aims to inspire our young generation through eminent personalities who have achieved a significant in their lives. And that matters a lot. We are human beings, and the living inspirational characters play a vital role in shaping our lives. So I really appreciate the theme of the event, and I really like that you are taking this event is your flagship event, and that too is to be commended. Look, I have a strong belief that if I am associated with any institution or any organization or any ideology, my being it as a student or as a professional, my association with that should give me a sense of satisfaction. So let's say you are a IEEE member, you are a IEEE student member. You should get this feeling that you have been given enough opportunity, you have been given the right platform through which that helps you in shaping your career, and that is helping you in shaping your life. So that kind of feeling you should get, and that is only possible when you have a strong management support, visionary leadership, a strong spirited team, and healthy encouraging environment, and that these things are required. And ADIT student Raj, I am happy that you have all this. You have powerful support of your management under the visionary leadership of Sri Bikubai, and you have strong spirited student team under the dynamic leadership of Dr. Sudhir Begad, and you have also the encouraging environment at your branch. We have 29 IEEE student branches in IEEE Gujarat section, and out of which we have 12 to 14 student branches which are actively involved in organizing various events. And ADIT student branch is in top 3 to 4 student branches, and that is a really proud matter for IEEE ADIT student branch. This year also ADIT IEEE student branch is awarded Special Mention Award for consistently organizing quality event. So I really appreciate the team, ADIT IEEE team, and I wish, rather I insist that this year you achieve a strong milestone, a benchmark milestone. You should get the recognition at R10 level, and you have all the potential. So wish you all the best for 2022, and yes, for this event also. So wish you all the best for the grand success of this event. Thank you for inviting me. Thanks once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging remarks. As we come to the end of our inaugural ceremony, we would like to acknowledge those who have brought Inspiro 4.0 into action. I would now like to call upon Vrushti Pancholi, Vice Chairperson, IEEE ADIT Student Branch, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Well, thank you, Smith. It's a matter of great pride to deliver the vote of thanks to those who have enabled the smooth conduct of Inspiro 4.0. First and foremost, I'd like to express my gratitude towards CVM University for their continued support and guidance to make the dream of Inspiro 4.0 come true. My sincere gratitude towards our institute, A.D. Patel Institute of Technology, to provide us the opportunity to conduct events of such caliber, and our principal, Dr. Vishal Singh Sir, to support us exponentially. I thank our chief guest, Mr. Ashish Birgi, CEO of MASH Project Foundation, for being present with us here today on such a short notice. I'd like to thank IEEE Gujarat section and Mr. Gunvansi Gohil for being the pillar of support throughout. Most importantly, the event would not have been possible without our branch counselor, Dr. Sudhir Vegad sir, for always guiding and inspiring us. I'd like to thank IEEE and IEEE ADIT student branch for the highly esteemed opportunity to execute this extraordinary event. I'd like to thank our support staff and most importantly, our faculty members for the successful conduct of this event. The event would not have been possible without our hardworking student volunteers who have been putting their day and night to bring the event into action. At last, Team Inspiro 4.0 would like to thank everyone who is indirectly or directly involved with it. Over to you, Tisha.
Thank you, Rusty. Now, the participants, buckle up your seat belts as our plane is about to take off for the main event shortly. And we will take you to the right like none other. We assure you that you'll have an unforgettable experience with us.
So now, buckle up as the show is about to begin, and the link of the first event is been uploaded in YouTube comment section. So everyone is requested to join for the enthralling talk by Mr. Ashish Birgi, CEO Mesh Foundation, as we will begin the event shortly in about 5 minutes.